Hi, this is Jeff Lovett, and thank you for checking out the videos that we have on our website, wgra.net, for Decision 2014. We are interviewing all the local and area candidates about the upcoming campaign, and the election will be on May the 20th. Now, today we're talking to Darlene Taylor. Darlene is the current Georgia House of Representative for District 173. She is facing opposition in the Republican primary on May 20th, and whoever wins that will go on to face a Democratic candidate in the general election in November. So I'm going to ask Darlene the same three questions that earlier today I asked to Don Clark. And the first question is, Darlene, tell us a little bit about your background and what you think your qualifications are for continuing to be the Georgia House of Representatives representative for District 173.
Well, thank you for doing this, Jeff. I think it's very important for the voters to know and understand who we are. I am Darlene Taylor. I am your state representative. I've been representing the district for the last 4 years in Atlanta. My background is very much business oriented. I'm actually a Christian businesswoman. I've worked and actually built 2 businesses from the ground up. I manage employee benefit health care plans, and I feel like that's done a lot to help me understand how businesses work, the importance of watching how tax dollars are being spent. The business that I'm in actually relates to the management of employee benefits and healthcare costs. There are very few people at the Capitol that understand and follow the delivery of healthcare and where the dollars are being spent. It's such an important part of our economy today that it touches every aspect of our lives. But I'm also a mother. I have 2 sons. They're grown. They were raised in South Georgia. My son, one of them works with me in our business, and he's actually stepping forward while I'm able to be at Atlanta and work in the State House for the people of Southwest Georgia. My other son is an attorney in Atlanta, and I get to see my grandkids every once in a while now. That I have 5 grandchildren, and they're very supportive of me, and I think it's worked very well for us to be able to do both services, still have a company and provide those dollars that you need to live off of, and then to still be able to serve the people of Southwest Georgia. I've always been involved in the community. I've served many places. I was the director of missions for women's missions at First Baptist Church. I did that for nearly 10 years, and it was very interesting and very excited to live that life and see how it is for missionaries and to help women and to teach children about the importance of missions. I've also served on the Archibald's Home Health Community Service Board, so I've been able to see and follow those types of care also. But a variety of things that I've done through the community, and on the DFACS board where I was able to help folks. And my background has been in service, and that's the biggest part of what your job as a representative is to be a servant to your constituents.
If you are reelected, what are the most important issues you think you'll be working on for the people here of Southwest Georgia?
Right now, the biggest problem we have, and it's still a very big issue for the entire state, are jobs. Jobs in Southwest Georgia are needed. A lot of information is needed to be able to develop jobs. You need to use your natural resources that you have in a community. It's easy to say, why aren't we just getting the governor to send us jobs down here? I wish we could do it that way. But you have to use the resources that you have, and our communities need to work together. I've been to many classes on it. I've worked on some projects trying to get jobs here. It's devastating when an employer leaves. The awfulness of having Southwestern close, it's affecting all of Southwest Georgia. I can understand the principles behind it, and I understand the court case and the Olmstead Act. That does not alleviate the hurt and the problems we have for families that lost jobs. And I've actually shown the property several times trying to find a match to get someone in here. But jobs are our #1 issue. And I could see things like a food processing. We are the breadbasket of the state, and we need to be able to have processing of food would be a good resource. We have freeze treatments where produce is coming in and it's flash frozen and then can be distributed. So those are the type of things I think will help us. But there are many industries. My own company has grown. We were able to grow because of the wireless internet we have, so that should attract businesses too. There's a lot of great resources that we have, and I think we need to pursue those jobs.
So why do you think you're the best candidate to represent District 173?
Experience, and I would say my business background and experience there. I'm not a bureaucrat. I'm one that digs in and gets the problem solved. I've been doing that in my life, my whole life. Business experience, knowing the tough decisions have to be made, whether it's balancing budgets and how do you prioritize. These are things that are really important to it. and experience. I will just tell you, the first couple of years when you're in the legislature, you're learning your way around. How do you do these things? You have to build up trust with people. And there is a seniority to it. There's a pecking order. Any job, any industry, it's always like that. And I have become part of leadership. I've proven myself in Atlanta. I've carried some tough legislation. I've already become a vice chairman. I'm actually chairing a subcommittee in insurance. These are not normal processes when you get to Atlanta. I have done an outstanding job, and I think that the people of Southwest Georgia know that. And I think I can grow even more and help our district more. I will say there was some little criticism here and there about people coming to support me and help me. They did it because I've proven myself. They didn't come because they think I'm going to vote their way. I will tell you, the first committee meeting I had, it was the speaker's bill. I brought it down. I explained to them why it was bad. I questioned it. I challenged it. And guess what? They tabled it. We talked about it. They fixed the bill and came back, and we were able to pass what was needed to be done. Those are the things that you do when you prove you know what you're talking about. And I don't embarrass colleagues. You go to your colleague and talk to them about what it is. And those are the things, working cooperatively together. And I have that experience, and I would hate for our region to lose that seniority that we've gained. And I have done a good job, and I feel honored to be able to represent us.
Thank you very much, Darlene. And we thank you for watching our web content. Now, we do have interviews with lots of local candidates, and the live political forums that we've been doing the last couple of weeks. You can see those as well on our website. So share that with someone. Check out our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching WGRA.net.